WJEC November 2015 paper 2. The first page is a formula page, and then question 1. Toby buys the following items to decorate some rooms in his house. Complete his bill. 4 cartons of wallpaper paste at £7.53 per carton, so you would enter 4 times £7.53 equals £30.12. 6 tins of emulsion paint at £8.32, you would enter 6 times £8.32, which is £49.92. 4 tins of gloss paint at £14.54, you would enter 4 times £14.54, which is £58.16. To find the total, you add all the values together, so £148.20 plus £30.12 plus £49.92 plus £58.16 equals 286.4, but it's important because it's money. 0.4 means 40 pence. Toby gets 5% discount on his bill. 2 ways of working out 5%. You can either find 10% by dividing by 10 and then half it, or divide by 2 to get 5%, or always find 1% by dividing by 100. So 1% would be £286.40 divided by 100, which equals, so I've got my £286.40, I'm dividing it by 100, which comes up as £2.86. Okay, or on the full calculator, we leave the 4 in at this time. And then 5% means I'm timesing that by 5 now. So if I'm timesing the answer by 5, the answer comes up as £14.32. So the actual answer is £14.32. Is his discount. So he actually pays, okay, the total cost was £286.40. He gets £14.32 discount. We take them away. Okay, you can use your calculator so you don't make a mistake because it's a calculator paper. £286.40. Take away £14.32 equals £272.08. Okay, so it's important you show in he pays £272.08. Part C, Toby goes to a cafe and buys a cup of tea. So a cup of tea is £1.56. A sandwich is £2.86. And a cake is 98 pence. So because it's 98 pence, I'm going to put in as 0.98. I'm going to add them together. Again, it's a calculator paper, so I'm going to use my calculator. £1.56 plus £2.86 plus 0.98. And that comes up as 5.4, which represents £5.40. So that's how much he pays. So he pays £5.40. So then he will get £6, take away £5.40 change, which is 60 pence or 0.6 £. So he gets 60 pence change. Question number 2. A height of a door. A millimetre is about the thickness of a nail. A centimetre is about the thickness of your fingernail. The length of your fingernail. A metre then is about the length of a classroom desk. So 2 metres is going to be the appropriate answer because 2 metres is about the length of 2 desks, which would make it up to a door. A weight of a baby. Okay, a kilogram is about a bag of sugar. So a baby is more than a bag of sugar, but not a lot more. So it's going to be around 3 kilograms. The volume of tea in a mug. 3 litres is 3,000 millilitres, which is around, not far off, about 8 or 9 cans of Coke. Okay, so that's way too big for a mug. Alright, whereas a can of Coke is 330 millilitres, a mug is going to be quite similar. So a mug is going to be around 300 millilitres, similar to a can of Coke. Right, to draw a circle of radius 6 centimetres, radius is from the centre of the circle to the outside of the circle. So what you need to do is use a ruler, open up your compass point on 0. Because the radius is halfway across, you'd measure 6 centimetres. So you'd ensure that the pencil is 6. You then put your point down and then draw a full circle. Alright, so you're drawing a full circle. And then if I mark where my centre dot was and just double check, is that radius 6? Yes. Question number 3, let's talk about these shapes. This is called a trapezium, a parallelogram. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides is called a hexagon. A right angle triangle. A cuboid, which is done for you. This is a triangle, and it's likely to be an isosceles triangle because 2 sides are the same. This is called a cylinder, and this has got 5 sides, so it's called a pentagon. So my isosceles triangle is my there's 2 triangles here. That's a right angle triangle, so that must be isosceles. Parallelogram is the shape up here. It's like a rectangle or at an angle on the one. Okay. Pentagon is a 5-sided shape, which is the one at the very bottom. And then the last shape, the cylinder, okay, is this one here, the 3-dimensional shape with a circle on the end. Question number 4. With this one, you've got to use a counting method. You count all the whole squares. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, etc. You then look at the ones that are left and you count the ones over half as 1. Or 1, 2. You could count that one, 3. I'd ignore that one, I'd ignore that one. I'd count that one, I'd count that one. That one, I'd ignore. And when you go around, you count up then the 2 lots and add them together. And when you're working on this question, they accept an answer between 67 and 73. Alright, but then because it tells us every square is 5 centimetres squared, what I need to do then to find the area is multiplied by 5, okay? So you times them by 5. So you would have one answer and they'll accept anything between 335 up to 365 centimetres squared. So any one of them answers in there, okay? Next question. When you're doing this symmetry, you can either use tracing paper or you can look at it. That point is on the line, so it's there. This one is across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going across 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's there. So I'm going to mark him in. I'm going to join him up. This one now is 2 across. So because it's 2 across, I'm going to draw 2 there. Okay. The next one now, from there, that one at the top stays on the line. And this point is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it goes there. I'm going to join them 2 points up. And then the bit at the end makes a curve. Okay. So you're looking at that quite closely. And where does it cross these curves here? That point is about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. So from there I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. So it's going to be about there. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Ideally you'd have tracing paper and you'd swap it over. This one is about 1 away there. That's 2 away. That's 3 away. And then what you would do then is join them up. But if you do it with tracing paper, it'd be exactly accurate. Okay, so it looks something like that.